For National Journal, I'm Zach Toombs. There's more than one path to a Republican recovery. This week's National Journal magazine cover stories examine Republican strategies to broaden the party's voter base on two fronts, on fiscal policy and on climate change. On that last one, for now, many Republicans still aren't sold on the concept that human actions have anything to do with it.
The issue of global warming has been politicized. There are a substantial number of scientists who have manipulated data.
The concern among some GOP wonks is that, turned off by climate change denial and the refusal to protect the environment, the party ranks could lose younger voters and Republicans who trust scientists on environmental data. People like MIT climate scientist and lifelong Republican Kerry Emanuel.
Look, responsibility is a big Republican theme. Why should they not take responsibility for what we collectively are doing to the climate?
Emanuel tells National Journal he met with Republican candidates during the primary race, and even said Mitt Romney and Newt Gingrich seemed to understand his calls for action on climate change, but felt compelled to deny its effects due to pressure from right-wing elements. A March Pew Center poll shows a significant portion of GOP voters, especially older ones, do deny the effects of climate change. Coral Davenport, who wrote one of this week's cover stories, says that belief from Republican candidates could turn away prospective young Republicans in the same way traditional social stances do.
Younger independent and conservative voters are not in the same place as older voters on the issue of climate change in the same way that we saw with gay marriage.
Others see an opportunity to reach new voters by shifting fiscal policies or at least changing messaging. Today's GOP rarely touts policies to help the poor, instead focusing on slicing government spending and holding down the cost of food stamps. The concern is that comments like Romney's 47% remarks make the GOP seem like an exclusionary club for the rich. National Journal's Nancy Cook says hawkish attitudes on taxes have won the party seats in the House, but don't fare so well on a nationwide scale.
Republicans and Democrats, too, that appeal to the middle-class voters tend to win national elections. So while the Tea Party people may still keep winning the House seats, it'll be harder for the House Republicans to keep going down that and appeal to people enough to win the White House in 2016.
Instead, some Republicans like House Majority Leader Eric Cantor hope to voice a lighter economic message of opportunity. Though for all the talk about shifting GOP stances, there hasn't been a lot of action taken so far. A real test for new Republican ideas in Congress might come this summer, with yet another impending fight over the debt ceiling. For National Journal, I'm Zach Toombs.